Hello. How you guys?
Good morning, everyone.
Sorry,
A
sorry
little
for
bit,
the delay. I was
yeah.
doing something, so yeah. But yeah,
Jay literally just woke me up, so
so yeah, I've been up. I've been up since one.
jeez, that's like three my time.
Yeah, just I was doing some work on editing
Oh, man.
some videos. Not good editing, but editing.
Editing nonetheless, yeah.
I suck at it. I suck at editing. So that's why I'm lucky to have an editor.
Editors, yeah.
But yeah,
Oh
so how
man,
you feeling?
tired, very, very tired.
Oh yeah, I had a rough morning yesterday.
I had a rough day yesterday.
I couldn't move my
I
leg.
was, I had a, huh?
I couldn't move my legs again yesterday.
Oh no,
Yeah,
oh no.
yep. So yeah, that's tough. What about you?
I had a 12-hour shift yesterday, but um, I was in the, I was in my car for 10 of those 12 hours
10 of the 12 hours you're in the car
driving. Mhm.
delivering.
Delivering, um, yeah, doing deliveries and picking up um, cuts of meat that we need for the restaurant. So
Good God, that's
yeah, I cleared every single Walmart within a good radius of their
wait. You're
brisket.
telling me
So
the barbecue place buys the meats from like Walmart?
yeah,
Eh,
because apparently it's pretty cheap to get it by bulk, but usually by the case. But um, Sam's Club didn't have it the other day, so
That
I had
that
to go out and
yeah, but if you're like a barbecue restaurant, right? Wouldn't they like have a vendor that they use to get the meat?
too, too expensive.
Really? Because my mom owns a restaurant, right? And we get all of our meats from a vendor. And when she buys it in bulk,
From Walmart,
they
yeah.
usually give you guys a discount.
Apparently, it's cheaper at Walmart. I don't know.
Yeah, I know my mom spends around 3 or 4 grand a week on meat.
Oh, that's nothing. I mean, just in brisket alone, she spends that much,
Yeah, but
3 to 4 hundred thousand a week just in brisket. That's not including the pork ribs, the pork butt,
how much is it?
chicken
Is
and
it
all that.
affordable to eat there, or is it
The what?
expensive to eat there, or
Definitely not. It's very
really?
affordable. Very
Okay,
affordable.
but yeah,
I think the most expensive sandwich there is, well, it's called the Chuck Norris because it's basically every single cut of meat we have on the menu in one sandwich.
but then why do they call it the Chuck
25
Norris?
bucks. That's 25 bucks.
And why do they call it the Chuck Norris?
I They're big Chuck Norris fans. I have no idea. Personally, I would have thought it would have been something like Clint Eastwood or the Lone Ranger or something like that because they're big Western people. But I don't know.
Well, Chuck Norris have been known as playing cowboy rules on
I know. I know.
Texas Ranger, Walker, Texas.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah.
I used to watch that show all the time.
But anyway, folks, welcome to Days Gone By. We're getting a little bit sidetracked here.
Not looking forward to talking about 1980. To tell you the truth,
Why?
not looking forward to it.
Why? Because it makes you feel old?
No, I was bored.
Because you were born there. Hey,
Yeah.
we'll do my birth year next week. So
Yeah.
we'll do my
Oh,
birthday
yeah.
next week. Just so therefore we can't.
Yeah,
Just so therefore we can't torture Jade just with this one. So
yeah, so 1980. I was born in February of 1980.
mm-hmm.
And basically, there's good things that happen and bad things that happen. So, what do you want to start with?
So there was a lot that happened there.
Yeah, that was.
First of all, this was the first modern Olympics that the U.S. did not attend.
Yeah, they boycotted because of
They
that.
boycotted the Moscow Olympics. They boycotted the 1980 Moscow Olympics.
Yep.
For political reasons.
Well, for protest. Because they didn't.
Yeah, it's a silent protest, but still, it was known to the rest of the world how we feel about them.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And the Russians did the same 4 years later.
Yes, they did. But me, if I was the athletes,
that would be heartbreaking for me.
If I was the athletes, I would have went to anybody's.
Well, I don't know if you can do that. I'm not sure.
I need to get.
I'm not sure what the rules and regulations are.
Yeah, but these athletes train their butts off just to get to the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And if you miss one Olympics, that might be your whole career. Every Olympics happens every 4 years.
Especially younger disciplines like diving and gymnastics and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about it? Do you think they should have boycotted it in a different way?
There's no other way you can protest other than sending a very stark message to saying, hey, we don't support you in any way, shape, or form in what you do.
But couldn't they?
If you remember, like, let's see here, about 11 years ago, we had the Sochi Olympics in Sochi, Russia. That was the Winter Olympics there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nearly they did their own protests.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the anti-homosexuality laws in Russia. So they would wear like rainbow uniforms.
Yeah.
And show support for LGBTQ plus rights.
But
Germany being the most profound.
But don't you think they could have did that back in the 80s? Also, like have T-shirts with
the two political ideologies just never would have. That's the only reason. It's political reasons.
I mean,
we never would have gotten along.
But
I don't know what else they could have done, honestly, because
it's like I
don't know what else they could have done.
What would Russia have done to the athletes if they protest in their own way? I mean, you could wear shirts with messages on it telling people that we don't agree with what's happening, but we're still going to compete as Americans.
I don't know.
But
that's the only modern Olympics that the U.S. has not attended.
And that was a shame for the athletes back then because it's an honor to compete in the Olympics for your country.
But thankfully, 4 years later, we got to see one of the better, well, I think one of the best gymnastics performances of all time. Mary Lou Retton getting her perfect 10 in the vault.
But maybe she could have got it earlier.
She was 16 at the time. So she would have been 12 in 1980.
I think you can still compete when you're like,
The youngest age now is about 12,
yeah.
but that's for skateboarding nowadays.
What about there's young girls
There's
out there.
young kids.
Yeah, there's some young kids
Skateboarding.
that do gymnastics
They're young, but they're not that young.
and way better than some of these other people.
Well, none of them have yet to score a perfect 10.
Yeah, but do you really want to get a perfect 10?
Or do you want to be known as the greatest of all time because you got a perfect 10 in every single competition?
See, that's too much pressure on a person.
Nadia Comaneci got a perfect 10 in almost every discipline in 1976.
But yeah, but don't you agree that's a lot of pressure on
It's a lot of pressure, for sure.
that kid?
But it's also, how do you handle that pressure? Do you channel it and turn
could
it
not
into a
handle
performance like that? Or
I could not handle that pressure. I can't even handle any pressure as an adult. No, as a
cue the
kid.
Billy Joel song,
God.
pressure. All right. You want to look at some,
Yeah, hey, the
Hmm?
Super Bowl 14.
what?
It was the Pittsburgh Steelers versus
Yep.
the Los Angeles
Rams. Yep.
Rams. And I think the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Rams in that Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the quarterback?
Who? The Steelers? That was Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, Traverse. What was that his first or his second?
Fourth.
That was his fourth Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm. That was the fourth Super Bowl in the 70s.
Okay.
And 80s.
And they had a good team back in the 80s too. So
Mm-hmm.
that defense, you not want to go up against that defense.
Considering how long they, yeah.
No wonder why they call it the Steel Curtain.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the 85 Bears is known as the best.
Yeah, that's defense.
No. I'll put them against the 70s Steelers any day.
Yeah, not even close.
I mean, the only thing they're known for is having a fat guy in the middle.
Yeah, you're right about that. You are right about
Fat guy.
that. Big bag.
He was fat.
Yeah, and nobody could move him. It took like 2 men to push him down.
You need about 7 people just to ground him. Anyway, so
yeah, that's who won the Super Bowl.
mm-hmm. Who won the World Series that year?
Hmm?
Who won the World Series that year?
No,
it wasn't the Dodgers. I know that, but I don't know.
It might be the Dodgers.
No, it wasn't, because their first. Sorry, just have to eat breakfast here.
Was it the Yankees?
I really hope not, but
I know the Yankees were good in the 80s. I know that much.
But not that good. Oh, the Phillies. Okay.
Really? Phillies?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Phillies
Okay.
defeated the Royals.
And the Royals, good God.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
And Phil, you know
Yep.
what? You know what toy came out in 1980? And
Hot Wheels,
people,
right?
huh?
Hot Wheels?
No,
Hmm.
and people hated it because
Oh,
they
Care
could
Bears? Or no, Cabbage Patch Dolls?
no, and they couldn't figure out how to put it back together. It's
Oh, what?
the Rubik's Cube.
The Rubik's Cube came out in 1980?
Yup, January 20th, 1980. The first Rubik's Cube sold.
Wow.
And after 45 years, I'm still,
Still not solved one, huh?
I still can't solve it. I'm like, I hate this. I hate this toy.
Mm-hmm.
I would spend hours on
That's the
this.
reason why I remove all the stickers, so therefore it looks like it's the same color.
That's cheating.
No, it's not. It's just make it monochromatic.
But yeah, it hurt my brain. Still trying to figure it out. I'm like, finally go. I give up.
All right. You want to run down a little bit of? You want to run down a little bit of sorry,
Music,
music?
go right ahead. Let me see if I can find any information over here. So, let's see.
Do you know the song "Call Me" by Blondie?
Huh?
"Call Me" by Blondie.
No.
That was the #1 song in 1980. I'm not even sure about that song, but
Are you serious about that?
that's the name of the song, "Call Me." And then Pink Floyd's "Another Brick in the Wall" Part 2 was #2.
Ooh.
Hey,
This one,
teacher, leave them kids alone.
what about in April 14th, 1980? Iron Maiden released their self-titled album.
That's a good one.
So yeah,
Let's see here. "Rock with You" by Michael Jackson was #4.
that came out in 1980.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
3 years before Thriller. And then how about this one? Gotta be cool, relax. Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen. Came out in 1980.
Okay.
How about this one? Funky Town.
Oh yeah.
That was
Oh,
1980.
Yeah, I know that one.
It's Still Rock and Roll to Me by Billy Joel. If you like pina coladas,
Yeah,
get caught in the rain.
I do. I love that. I love that song. And every time I have a pina colada, I'll put that song on.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Classic.
Ooh. Upside Down.
Upside down.
Upside down and round.
Who?
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross. I can't remember that song.
Oh boy. Yeah, you'll probably remember it if I play it for you, but I can't play it for you right now, obviously.
In the 80s, there was a big volcano that erupted.
There was a what? Oh yeah.
Mount
Mount
St.
St. Helens.
Yeah,
That was probably the biggest story of the year, honestly.
it was. It really was.
One of my favorite Kenny Rogers songs came out that year.
Really?
Everyone considered him the coward of the county.
See, I
Coward
didn't.
of the,
Yeah, I
huh?
didn't follow any country music.
Coward of the County came out in 1980.
That's cool.
Ladies' Night by Kool and the Gang came out in
Okay.
1980.
That's. I mean, there was a lot of good bands in the 80s. Really good bands.
Heartache tonight, I know. By the Eagles.
You are absolutely right about that one. What about there was one big
Against the Wind. Bob Seger. What's that?
Bob Seger?
Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Yep.
That was the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, okay. Nice. If we can go to the more kind of movies,
Mm-hmm.
there was a big movie that came out in 1980. It was I think it was the sequel. It was called Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars.
Yeah, that would be a big one.
Yes, it was.
And actually, as that movie was being released, it was a double feature.
Well,
He re-released the one that came out in '77. This time, it was modified to have Episode 4 in the titles.
so you're telling me they released the same movie?
Same movie, but they just added Episode 4, A New Hope, in the titles.
But you're telling me the original Empire Strikes Back came out in '77.
No. A New Hope did. But the original Star Wars was known as Star Wars. It wasn't known as Episode 4 until Empire came out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So they have to go back?
So they had to go back and edit the title sequence to say Episode 4, A New Hope.
Oh, that is so weak.
Because, I mean, if you watch the original, my dad has a copy of that, it doesn't have Episode 4, A New Hope.
Really?
It's
Your
just
dad
Star
has a
Wars.
copy of that?
Huh?
Your dad has a copy of that.
Of that one, yep.
Wouldn't that be worth some money?
Not if Disney releases it.
But they never have, did they?
They already released it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jeez.
Yep.
But yeah, I did not know that about that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah. You're welcome.
But I used
Big.
to watch all these movies a lot when I was a kid.
Oh,
So.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Shining came out in 1980.
And that movie still scares me to the day. Especially that hotel scene with
The two girls.
here, you know, the guy who cuts open the door with a axe.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that still creeps me out. And the two twin little girls too. So.
The twin girls freaked me out.
I cannot watch that movie in the dark. I cannot watch that movie in the dark.
Okay. 925 came out in
I love that
1980.
movie. I love
9 to
that
5
movie.
with Dolly Parton.
I love that movie.
So damn funny.
It had,
So damn funny.
yeah, it had Dolly Parton in it. It had, I forgot the other two ladies.
Hold on. Starring Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, Dabney Coleman, Elizabeth Wilson, and Sterling Hayden.
And at the time, wasn't Lily Tomlin a famous comedian?
Yeah, comedian, yeah.
Yeah. So.
She actually did not want to do a specific scene.
Oh, really?
The Snow White scene.
Oh, really?
She didn't want to do that because she's like, it would ruin my reputation. But then she did it, and she's like, oh, this is actually kind of fun.
And the soundtrack to that movie, awesome.
Written by Dolly Parton.
Yeah, awesome. I love that 95 song.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that in my iPhone. Every time I work out, I can turn it on.
There you go. Stir Crazy came out in 1980. Never heard of that.
I heard of the movie, but I didn't know what deal with that. I didn't watch it.
Oh, here's a good one. Airplane. Came out in 1980.
That was the comedy one, right?
Yep. That was with Leslie Nielsen as one of the comics, or one of the comedian actors.
And
we're all counting on you. And please stop calling me Shirley.
And that movie kicked off a franchise of those movies.
Those types of movies, yeah.
So yeah.
One of my favorite biopics of all time came out in 1980.
Really? What was that?
There. Coal Miner's Daughter. The Loretta Lynn story.
Oh, okay.
Probably my favorite biopic outside of Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah.
And then my personal favorite from 1980.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
The Blues Brothers.
Oh, God. Oh,
yeah,
God.
1980.
I tried to watch that movie, man. I can't even get through half of it.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not that funny to me.
It helps if you know the jokes and you understand the local comedy of it.
Yeah, I used to watch SNL in the 80s also. And I am familiar with the two, Dan Aykroyd and Belushi.
Ghostbusters was also 1980s.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was a good one.
Oh, here we go. One of my dad's favorites.
What is it?
It's so stupid. It's one of the stupidest concept of a movie.
Oh, come on. What was it?
The Final Countdown.
What's that about?
The USS Enterprise, the modern-day nuclear submarine, or nuclear aircraft carrier, rather, goes into a time portal to just before World War II, specifically the Pacific Ocean, before the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why is that a stupid movie? It sounds like a great plot. I love.
Imagine if you're someone from 1940 and all of a sudden you see an F-16
Yeah.
buzzing you.
It's a time travel movie.
You would think it's some sort of alien because it's moving so damn fast.
I'm not the old because I love
Okay.
I love time travel movies like that. It looks like you don't like those kind of movies where people go back in time.
And rewrite the entire
History.
and rewrite history as it's happening. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
the
here's
same
another
thing
stupid
happened.
one. Here's another stupid one that came out in 1980.
Oh, come on.
Raise the Titanic.
Raising the Titanic?
Raise the Titanic. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds not. That sounds like a horrible movie. I mean,
Not
in the
great.
80s, they had some good ones and they had some bad ones.
Yeah.
But you know, that was the 80s for you, man. That's the 80s.
Yeah. Other notable and other notable moments that happened in 1980.
Okay.
The year Ronald Reagan won the election over Jimmy Carter.
Yes, that did. And I still think that Ronald Reagan was the best Republican president.
I'll give that to Ike or Lincoln.
You would give that time?
I'll give that to Eisenhower or Lincoln.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I don't like Eisenhower's policy of basically destroying our public transportation infrastructure,
Yeah.
but at least he didn't screw over my generation like Reagan did.
Like, I mean, how did they screw over your generation?
Exorbitant costs on student loans to the point now where you have to pay over $100,000 just to attend school. Multinational corporations can buy up chunks of land, so therefore no one else can own land. That's just a couple to name, but I mean, I would hold him in a better light if he didn't do everything in his power to screw up my generation 40 years on.
Now,
At the time, it was Reaganomics. It's trickle-down economics. When has the wealth got the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer ever
right
trickled
now.
down?
Right now.
When has it ever trickled down, though? When has the wealthy ever redistributed their wealth with their workers?
They never have.
And Reagan was the first one with tax cuts.
But it wasn't bad like this. I can tell you that much.
He laid the groundwork, though.
But yeah, man, politics.
I mean, Jimmy Carter had his own flaws too.
Yeah.
The issue that was going on at the moment that I think solidified a lot of Jimmy Carter's presidency, at least at the end, was the Iranian hostage crisis.
Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely right.
Definitely a black eye on his presidency for sure.
Yep. But in the later note, you know what the first home video game that they released?
What was that?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man?
Yeah, for the Atari in the 80s.
There you go.
And that was a revolutionary in a home arcade system.
Yeah. But here's the thing as well. You also had to manually punch the code in order for you to actually see what's on the screen.
Yes, you did.
And if you screwed up one piece of code, you had to restart all over again.
You got to erase it and put it all back in again. I was like,
Just in order for you to look at what's on the screen.
yeah. It's a good thing that I was born in the 80s, but I didn't play video games until 85. 5 years later.
Fair enough.
Where you just put the game into the machine, you hit the power button, and bam.
But yeah, I remember hearing about Mount St. Helens. I actually still, my family, my grandma still has clips of newspapers from that incident. So
yeah, so yeah.
I remember looking at the newspaper clippings from that. Had it just gone straight up like they were predicting, I don't think it would have been nearly as devastating as it was.
Ooh, I got one more. Did you know this, Phil?
Good.
June 1st of 1980.
Yeah.
CNN, the news channel,
Mm-hmm.
was the first 24-hour cable news network debut. So they debuted a 24-hour news channel, CNN. Instead
We thank them dearly for it. We thank them so dearly for it.
yeah, but instead of the other fake news company, Fox,
It paved the groundwork for Fox.
Yep.
Let's see here. American companies.
That was
Let's see here.
the 24-hour news started there.
Let's go ahead and see what companies were established in 1980 that we know still today.
Before that, there's one more thing that happened in TV.
Yeah.
It's history. And it happened in November 21st, 1980. The television ratings are smashed when they had a lot of viewers. And you know what that program was at the time?
MASH.
No, it's Dallas.
Yeah. Dallas was really, really popular.
It was big. There was a lot. That year, there was an episode on Dallas about who killed JR. And that was the biggest thing, the biggest story on TV in the 1980s, where they didn't know who killed JR on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Main character, too. But somehow he came back from the dead. Good morning, Mom. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, nice. She got her first job at the
Assembler language programmer.
Yeah, like we said, we had to program our own video games to play it.
Yep.
That was tough.
If you screwed up even just one time,
go back over again.
I got to start all over again. Yep.
That was brutal.
Dish Network started in 1980.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. That's cool. So what about, can you look up how much it cost to live in the 80s?
1980?
Yeah. Like how much houses were back then?
House prices in 1980. Median new home price in the U.S. was $68,000.
Oh, man. Imagine if you bought a house back in '80 and you still had it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
You can sell a house for like $1 million.
Median home price of today, $426,000.
Huh?
$426,000 today.
That's the average?
That's the average.
Around my neighborhood, you cannot find anything under $1 million.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the. What about the cost of living back then? How much was the minimum wage?
Cost of living was significantly lower.
Of course,
Let's see here.
of course, the
1980 cost of living. Let's see here. Come on. So a new house. Okay, it's actually adjusted from that. It's $76,400. So still pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Median income was $16,354.
A year?
So you could.
How do you live
You
off?
could save for a living. Huh?
How do you live on 16,000 a year?
Well, think about this. New car was $7,200. So
Really?
if you're
Wow.
making payments on that, minimum wage was $3.10 an hour.
I can buy a whole lot of cars if I sold my car and went back to the 80s.
A movie ticket cost $2.69.
I do remember going to the movies with my dad, and he didn't pay that much either.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Gasoline was $1.03.
Oh man, see, I would love that. I would love that.
Think about this one. Sugar. For a 5-pound bag of sugar,
Yeah.
$2.14.
You know how much you have to pay now?
Too much.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
Milk was $1.60 a gallon. Coffee was $3.14 a pound. Eggs was 91 cents a dozen.
Oh yeah, but did you read what Mom said? That's funny. She felt rich.
I mean, times were different. Very different.
But she was 19 and she felt rich. Making 13,000 a year.
Hey, I mean, because you could actually afford things if you saved up. Now I have to save up for 20 years and hopefully get a starter home.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. But you know what the kids are doing now, right? They're looking into like tiny homes.
It's probably about the only thing you can afford.
I was looking at some tiny houses on Amazon.
Actually, I would probably get like one of those sheds from like Home Depot or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd probably get one of those and convert that into a tiny home.
Yeah, that's what. Or get a van and make a home out of it on wheels.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that because I have a little 4-cylinder drive 4, so it doesn't really haul that much. So.
And mine was 19 in 1980. Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
At least
what was the best-selling car in 1980?
Probably it was like a Pinto.
Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Oh, Yeah, those cars were really not good. They were cheap. It was cheap.
The Oldsmobile Cutlass.
It was cheap. Ooh. Computer programming school only lasted 6 months. Was on my CBS podcast. So, Miles, let me ask you a question, Miles. What kind of car did you drive in the 80s, 1980s? Because I'm very interested in 80s cars. And I'm not sure. Let me ask
I
you.
hope you don't like DeLoreans because those things are pieces of crap.
I think they're cool.
They're cool looking, but you also have to measure performance as well. They always had a problem of not starting.
Yeah. You're absolutely right about that one. But let me ask you something, Phil. If you could compare those two cars, the DeLorean and right now the ugliest car, I think it's the ugliest car is the Cybertruck.
Oh, a Chevette. Okay.
Really? Yeah, Chevette? Those are cool cars.
No, they're not. They're pieces of shit. As Miles says.
I don't know why you're calling you a piece of crap. I love that car.
So my family had two Chevettes.
Oh,
one with my mom when she was growing up. Her dad was driving home, literally rode over railroad tracks, and the transmission fell out of it. I mean, you could literally step through the floorboards. You can step through the floor and actually look at the road as you're going.
Oh yeah. You never heard of the Flintstones car where you have to move it by your foot?
Not in a modern day car that's going 80. Okay. You don't want to see that when you're going 80, especially if you go over a puddle and it splashes you right in the face.
But that's a good workout.
See, look at Mile. The back passenger door fell off when I was crossing a rough bridge. Chevettes were not great.
Yeah, but now they are.
The second one, my dad had, or his family had, and it leaked oil like you would not believe. Then my grandpa decides to go ahead and try and start it, and all of a sudden, there goes the transmission again.
Let me ask you that: would you rather have a DeLorean or a Chevelle?
That's a good alternative. Mile bought a Mustang after that.
Which one, the 5.0?
Anyway, what were you saying? The DeLorean versus what else? Versus what?
The Chevelle.
Or the Chevette?
Mm-hmm.
You mean, oh, God. Might as well throw in a Ford Pinto in there, too.
Yeah, out of those three cars, which one would you rather have? Back in 1980. I would take the DeLorean.
Just for looks wise, yeah. But I don't like that. I really don't. I mean, hell, if we're comparing all those three vehicles, you might as well throw in the Yugo in there, too.
Hey, what's wrong with the Yugo? I think it was a good car.
Other than it was an absolute piece of shit that was put together with absolutely the cheapest shit possible.
Yeah, that might be true, but
I mean, come on. There's actually I've seen pictures of it where there's actual wires sticking out of the.
But it was affordable.
Yeah. You know what also is affordable? A smart car, and probably a little bit safer in the smart car, honestly.
I mean, come on. You guys call it pizza jet. I call it history. Yeah, but Miles, did you get that 5.0 Mustang or a regular Mustang?
Probably right.
80.
Probably a regular at the way the I was talking about it.
Because the 5.0 came out at 80 also, I believe.
But I mean, when the average car price is $17,200
For the Mustang?
for an average car price,
Okay.
isn't that?
But what was the best selling sports car?
F-150.
F-150? That was a truck, wasn't it?
Yep, that was the best selling Ford.
I was talking about a sports car.
No, Mustang always. That's their only sports car, so
Really? When did the Corvette come out?
that's Chevy. But Corvette has been a competitor to the Mustang
Yeah.
for a long time. So
So, what was better back in the 80s? Corvette or the Mustang?
probably I mean, in my opinion, I think the Corvette has sleeker lines and stuff like that. So in the 80s. The 80s and 90s were not good for Mustangs, in my opinion.
But I think the 80s Mustang.
The 60s and 70s were good for Mustangs.
Huh? What was that, Phil?
The 60s and 70s were good for
Oh,
Mustangs.
yeah.
The 80s and 90s were not kind to them because they decided to do square body or Ford body.
That was horrible.
That was in the 90s, but
yeah,
they tried some of that in the 80s too. So.
I got my first
Interesting. Mile?
The first car that I got was a 2021 Mustang GT V8, brand new.
I'm a big fan of Stevie Nicks. I actually went to go and see her last year. So, big fan of her.
Yeah, I do like Stevie Nicks also. Great songs. I
mean, Blondie is okay. Blondie's got 3 big hits, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
3 that I can name off the top of my head.
Okay.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, the Doobie Brothers, good one.
Black Waters.
Mm-hmm. Doobie Brothers. Mm-hmm.
Never heard of
Black water, keep on riding, keep on shining on me, Mississippi moon. Won't you keep on?
Never heard that song.
They're kind of a 70s Southern rock group.
Maybe that's why, but I never heard that song, man. Never heard that.
Oh, Mississippi. Yep, I know that one.
So, yeah. Man.
Hey, this was also the 80s where we had a lot of really great...
narcotics?
Well, this was the 80s. They did Booger Sugar.
Yeah. A lot of it too.
And then the other one was Crack.
And they would show that on movies, inside the movies.
Mm-hmm. I know Whitney Houston got addicted to crack for a while.
Man, it was bad in the 80s. The drug movement was.
Oh, that was also the one you had the AIDS the epidemic.
Yeah, the AIDS pandemic also. Not a good decade for anything related to illegal substance.
Well, cocaine and crack gave way to heroin in the 90s, which formed the music of grunge.
And it went all downhill from there.
Yep.
It really did.
In my opinion, Nirvana's the biggest sellouts in the fucking industry. I hate Nirvana and with the fucking passion.
What?
I hate Nirvana.
They did not sell out.
Then why did they? Yeah, they may have revolutionized the rock industry, but not for the better. Not for the better. What is rock now? What is rock now? I can't even tell you.
I mean, what was rock back in the day?
Van Halen, Pink Floyd.
But
I mean, back in 1980, I mean, you had people, like Guns N' Roses. Well, no, Guns N' Roses was later, but AC/DC was. They just released Back in Black. AC/DC released Back in Black in 1980.
I would call that heavy metal, not rock and roll.
Just like Blondie is rock and roll.
I would call that pop rock, or something like that.
Yeah, you know who does really good fast songs without auto-tune? Gojira. And they're not even considered rock; they're considered metal. So
yeah, I like Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, yeah.
Metallica.
They didn't start until like '83, I think.
Yeah, I believe Red Hot Chili Pepper was in the '80s.
What?
Well,
what was
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, that's '90s.
You sure about that? I think it was the late '80s.
Nah, Blondie was considered punk rock then. Pat Benatar was rock in the '80s. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
But you gotta realize, music has changed.
I understand music changes. And it always does. It changes with the times. I understand that.
Yes, the Nirvana had to change.
It doesn't just see. Benatar is probably one of my favorite '80s rockers.
For me, back in the '80s, I never listened to rock and roll. I would listen to the
old K-pop.
Not even K-pop at the time. I listened to the Beach Boys, Michael Jackson, Madonna, that kind of stuff.
Pop.
Yeah. Tiffany, Debbie Gibson, Paula Abdul.
How about Tony Basil?
Not too much of that. But I did listen to Guns N' Roses.
I know you know one song by Tony Basil.
Me?
I know you know one by her. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine.
Oh man, that was her.
It's Tony Basil. Mm-hmm.
But
Belinda Carlisle as well. Belinda Carlisle.
Wasn't there like one hit wonder?
Who?
That one song.
What, Tony Basil?
Yeah.
Tony Basil? Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, Belinda Carlisle's only known for two, pretty much.
Okay.
The one is Heaven's a Place on Earth.
Yeah, see, yeah, so yeah, I usually listen to pop in the 80s.
Yep. The Police. I mean, the Police started in the late '70s, but they were still releasing songs. I come from the land. Oh, Men Down Under, or you mean Men at Work? Men at Work is the name of the group.
What about the Village People? Did they come out in
That's
the 80s?
'70s. That's '70s.
Oh, that's 70s?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's disco.
But yeah, guys,
Fun stuff.
1980s was fun stuff. Let's see. So, what year were you born?
1997. We'll do that.
The next one, we're going to go back to the 97.
Mm-hmm.
My sophomore year in high school.
You were 17 then, so you probably would have been junior or senior.
No, I graduated when I was 19.
Did
So-
you stay back a year, or
I started kindergarten late
very okay?
when I came here.
Oh yeah. Queen released
I love
one of my favorites. One of my favorites is "Crazy Little Thing Called Love."
That was Queen.
That was Queen. Mm-hmm.
Man,
You gotta be cool, relax.
I listen to Queen till this day. Also,
What?
I listen to Queen a lot right now.
Oh yeah. One of my favorites by Queen. Who Wants to Live Forever?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Good song right there. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the music video to their last song,
No.
Before Freddie Died? I would not. It's not an easy watch because you can tell he is
He's sick.
very sick. He died within a couple weeks after filming that. So
See, you know what I liked about the 80s?
Hmm.
They actually made music videos for MTV. Now, MTV, how can I say this? MTV is not MTV anymore.
no, MTV just carries stuff like Beavis and Butthead.
Well, that was pretty good in the 90s. But now MTV has like the Jersey Shore and all these other stupid shows.
Love Island. No, that's not MTV, but still,
And I thought the MTV
Love
was
Island is pretty stupid. But
I thought MTV was supposed to be a music channel only. Where they show 24 hours of music videos. But I don't know what happened. They went to a different direction.
sorry, whenever I hear MTV, I always think of the introduction to Money for Nothing.
Hmm?
Whenever I hear MTV, I always hear the introduction for Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. I want my MTV.
And man, classic VJs also on that channel.
Now look at there, yo-yos. That's the way you do it.
Yeah, Miles, you're absolutely right about that one.
MTV lost the M.
Yeah, MTV lost to M. And they're-
which stood for music, right?
Yep, and now they're only they're another one of these TV companies.
Oh, wait a minute. There might be a Disney movie that released, and it was one of my favorites back in the day.
I know it wasn't Mary Poppins, but I love that movie. Oh yeah, Jon Stewart. Yeah, young Jon Stewart. He was so young back in the day when he was on MTV. Oh man.
Oh, Jon Stewart? You know the comedian?
Yeah, he was one of the VJs on MTV. You didn't know that?
No, I never heard of that. No, I don't.
Yeah. You know, when MTV went on spring break to Cancun, he was the host of a segment on MTV.
My dad was a whole 8 years old.
Wow. I was born in 1980, so.
That's the reason why we'll be torturing me.
Yeah,
next week.
27.
Because next week is also my birthday weekend, so.
Oh man, happy birthday!
Yeah, wish me that next week when we do the podcast. So.
All right, I'm gonna wear my birthday hat.
And everyone has like a specific song that they. When's your birthday again?
Me?
Yeah.
February 4th, 1980.
Oh, okay. So that was what? KFK was elected in what, 68? No, 58. Right? No, 60.
You know, Miles, we don't talk about age on this channel. I'm too old also.
At least compared to me.
Compared to him, we are ancient.
Let's see here.
We are ancient. Oh man, you earned it every year. Man, I hate birthdays.
Okay, so you're the number one song on the Billboard Top 100 on February 4th was "Rock With You" by Michael Jackson.
Really? Was it really? I still think Michael Jackson's biggest hit was Thriller. I think that's the song that put him on the map as a solo artist.
But hey, at least your song's better. I mean, at least your song is better than mine.
What was yours?
My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
And you have a problem with that?
Yeah, Titanic's the biggest horror movie of all time.
How can you call that a horror movie?
Because all the guys die.
I love that movie.
All the guys die. There's no good, happy ending. Everyone dies.
No, it had a happy ending. It was a love story.
In which case, she took self-interest and preserved herself rather than saving Jack as well.
No,
Let him die in the freezing cold.
Jack sacrificed his life for her so she can be found.
I'm just wondering why we're all watching the movie we all know the ending to. It's going to sink. People are going to die. People watch it for the love interest. I know.
But at the end of the movie...
Come on. Let's be honest here. The guys are going there just to see Kate Winslet's boobs, okay?
Not really. I was 17 at the time, so I couldn't even get in without
my mom. PG-13.
Without the permission.
It was rated PG-13.
Yeah, but my mom was kind of strict on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, My Heart Will Go On is the number one song.
I like that song.
I at least agree with the But yeah,
But yeah,
if I were born a year later, it would have been the number one movie at the time. Would have been Saving Private Ryan. So
and right about 98, I think Backstreet Boys in Sync.
well, we'll figure that out next week.
I used to listen to them all the time too.
We'll figure that out next week. Okay. I
Oh,
want to, but I know at least for me, the number one country song on the day I was born was "Carrying Your Love with Me" by George Strait.
okay. No, that's a good one. Milo.
Nope, The Jerk came out in 1979.
Ooh, 1 year before I was born. I love that movie. I love that movie. I want that movie on Blu-ray. I love Steve Martin. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I love that movie too.
Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit came out in 80. Smokey and the Bandit 2, rather.
Yeah.
2.
The second one wasn't that great.
It was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, but I still like the original one. So.
Yeah. I love Smokey and the Bandit 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
But
Sally Fields was great in those movies.
Oh man. So yeah, Phil. You have anything more you want to add?
If you go to my channel right here, I do have a new upload from a couple weeks ago.
I watched it.
Hopefully we'll be getting some more, but I'm working hard, so
yeah, give the guy a break.
Yeah.
But you got I have some information for you guys. The pin shot that I got in my neck, it seems like it's working. But like I said, when they put the injection in, they told me it was only going to be for a temporary time to see if it works or not. And it did work for a while, but the pain came back again. So that means that they are going to take another MRI in September, and then we're going to decide if I need another surgery or not. So I'll have more information after September 23rd. But even though I might get surgery and I might be out, this channel is going to go on with Kenton. He's going to make some content for us and upload it onto my channel so that you guys have something to watch if I do have to be out for a long time. So don't worry about the content. It's going to be alright. Kenton's going to help me out. So, yeah. And the other note, all the interviews that I did will be ending in end of August because I need to get ready for the NFL season. And it's hard for me to do the interviews and the live streams of every single game. So I'm going to take a little break from the interviews and bring it back after the Super Bowl is over.
Okay. Yeah. If you look at Miles, Miles said they recommended Roar of the Lions UK. I know they're Lions streamers, so.
Oh yeah, they are.
But that'd be interesting to get someone from You got someone from across the pond.
Yeah, hey, Miles, that'd be great. If you could leave it in the comment section, that'd be great. Leave it in the comments to their link to their channel, and I will get back to them. Right now, I have another interview coming up after the show ends, so I have another 40 minutes before I have to interview Gabby Davis. But yeah, Miles, that'd be great if you could leave their contact information in the comment section. I really appreciate that, Miles. That's great. But like I said, yeah, we are gonna stop on the interviews when the football season begins. So I will be releasing a lot of interviews in this past 3 weeks. We only have 4 weeks left until football begins. So.
That'll be fun. Can't wait for another season.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for it.
Maybe what, my 4th, 5th season with you?
Yeah.
4th or 5th?
5th season.
5th? Shit.
Yeah, you're a long time watcher, and now you're the co-host of our podcast. So,
damn,
something good came out of it. So,
I don't know what that good is yet, but
once
I find out, I'll let you know.
Our friendship and the podcast and Kenton and all that. All right, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
Man, hey man, where's my money? Hey man, where's my money?
So yeah, guys. But yeah, like I said, go to Phil's channel. He has a new video up. I watched it. I like it. And if you're new to his channel, show him some love and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I want to thank everybody that joined us today. Don't forget, next week we are going to do a birthday live stream for Phil over here. And we talk about the 1997 when he was born.
Yep, we're going to the year 1997.
And I feel old. Yeah, you take care of Miles.
And actually, if my memory serves me right, my mom went into labor on the 26th.
Ooh. Damn. Okay. Nice.
And the 27th happened to fall on their Sunday, which is how it falls this year. So,
well, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Man, okay, I can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. We both appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week. You have a good week and a good week. All right, guys. Late and peace.